Hello, I'm Dr. Paul, and this is my beautiful wife, Lynn. And today we're going to discuss some of the aspects of the plasmatic energies of a preparation we put together that we call Detox. And Lynn will give a short introduction to this topic.
Okay, well, with our detox relief, this took about 4 months to develop. And do you want to show them what the end result was there, Paul?
This is what the final product looks like. And you can see the dark sediment on the bottom. And as I shake this up, you see the fine powdery GANS material that rises up in the water. And this is what charges the water that we use. It settles down, and we only use the water that's been exposed or charged with the GANS material that remains in the bottom of the bottle.
Okay, and that water comes to you in the form of a vial, so it has the same charging capabilities. In our warm weather, this is warm door to warm door, you're going to get a glass vial of the detox relief. If it is winter time and we're having below freezing temperatures, sometimes down into the 20 belows, then it's going to go in a BPA-free plastic vial that we know will not break and freeze. So just to give you an idea of some of the things that are in detox relief, there are homeopathic remedies, chelation remedies, vitamins, minerals. There are silica dioxide, curcumin, lipase, magnesium stearate, over 80 seeds, berries, roots, and herbs. There's salmon fish oil, Swedish bitters, essential oils, teas. There's C60 oil. There is Clean Mouth. There's Clear Mind. I'm sorry, there's not Clear Mind. There's inflammation relief. The GANs from those preparations, South American herbs, and what has made this to be a dark color is shungite. And do you want to talk about the shungite?
Shungite is a mineral that is only found in one place on Earth, and that's a small village in Russia, close to Finland. The village name is Shunga, and therefore they call this mineral shungite. It's been shown to have a detoxifying effect on pollutants, contaminants in water. And the water that flows through the shungite and that the people in Shunga drink is a very healthy, health-inducing water, and it's used by many Europeans and Russians as a detoxifying agent. So basically that's how we use shungite in this preparation. We use it for other things too, but it's also in our detox here.
Okay, and when we're talking about detoxing, and we're talking about detoxing for people, our bodies are over 70% water. So if we're able to clean up the drinking water, we should be able to clean up the water that's making up our bodies.
That's true.
Okay, and what about our pets?
Well, the same goes for our pets. They're mammals just like we are. And the same goes for them. They have the same type of body mechanisms that we do. And so your pets should also be taking detox. They live in the same environment we live in.
Okay, and just some information that we have come across. The in the whole aspect of detoxing, it has been shown that Americans are filled with aluminum and organophosphates. And it wasn't revealed in hair tests or challenge tests, but Americans seem to be very toxic in these areas. 100 times more aluminum is found than the other metals. And that may be from some things that are going on from weather modification and other things that are going into our soil, such as the glyphosates. So there are those basic issues that are affecting our air, the water, and the food that we eat. Then we are being shown to have our long bones to have a lead content 200 to 400 times higher than it was 200 years ago. And this can contribute to osteoporosis. And then we have breast cancer issues that also have toxins built up, and some of those come from deodorants, and deodorants that have aluminum in them and parabens. I want to talk about that because there's a lot of things you can do naturally. And first of all, if you're drinking plasma energy station water, if you're using the detox relief, you're making a step of helping your body to clean up its system. And when you get the vial, you can put it in a clear glass or clear plastic container, and you can see this container has a vial in the bottom of it, and once it's sat overnight, then it's ready to use for your drinking. And then you're simply going to add water to it, and it can be good well water, good spring water, good filtered water, distilled water, but we don't suggest that you use tap water, okay? And one of the things that I've done in an effort to do some detoxing just on a real everyday basis, here's a soap that I use, and it's a liquid soap, and it's called Miracle 2 soap, and a lot of natural ingredients in it, as well as some plasma energy station water. And then we have choices in the marketplace. And when you look at using deodorants, and so many of them have toxic chemicals in them, here is a deodorant stick that is made of mineral salts, and that is just you moisten it and utilize that stick as a deodorant. Here is a roll-on deodorant that is made with natural ingredients with coconut oil as a base. Here's a jar of my own deodorant that I make out of coconut oil, essential oils, certain ones including Detox of our energy waters, and that's a choice that I make. When you're using skin creams, you can do the same thing. I make my own skin oil out of coconut oil, certain other oils, essential oils, and some varieties of our plasma energy water. So those are just real simple ways that you can take a step to detox. And then we also need to look at the foods that are going on that people are eating. And there's a lot that's kind of slipping out of our control as far as what is being presented to us in our local food buying areas. Many of us are no longer having gardens in our own homes. We're no longer on farms. So we're relying on foods that are coming from afar. So again, we need to support our bodies. Would you like to add to that?
The main thing I think about when she says that is all the prepared foods that people buy. And I notice this when I go to the grocery store, that these people ahead of me in line will have a cart full of prepared dinners. And it's something that they just thaw out, put in the microwave, and eat. And if you read the labels on these things, they're full of contaminants, preservatives, and some even have camouflaged antibiotics in them to keep them from deteriorating and to prolong the shelf life. And so these things are, in my mind, they're like eating poison. And you just, we're all confronted with this day in and day out, and our lifestyle is so fast and hectic that it's a whole lot easier just to grab one of these, throw it in the microwave, eat it, and be on our way. And you don't feel it right away, but as the years go by and as these toxins build up, it's going to cause you problems down the road. And we're seeing a lot of this happening with older people nowadays.
Well, and another thing that I didn't bring out to show is that you can also use some of these same combinations when you put together a toothpaste. And I've done one with coconut oil and with some charcoal in it. So it's gray, it's not market ready. Most people are going to look and say, I don't think my teeth are going to get white if I brush with something gray. Sometimes I even use this liquid soap for teeth brushing. So there are a lot of choices. You might want to take a look at whatever you're using on your toothbrush and read the fine print and see if there's any warnings on it that you hadn't really considered. The other thing I want to show you is I make our own mouthwash, and I didn't want you to think it was blue, so I brought out both bottles. This is a blue jar. So this basically has our Plasma Energy Station water in it, clean mouth, clear mind, detox relief, peace, some essential oil for flavoring, and whenever my jar runs down in where I keep it for daily use, then I just come in and fill it from these jars here. And it's just something I can make on an ongoing basis. It's easy to do, and I'm not gargling with alcohol that's very, very harsh on your throat tissues and can really create some long-term problems.
And that's very true. I agree.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we are bringing for you today is something on detox relief. We just want you to give some consideration, and just remember that when we're taking a lot of things in that our bodies have to filter, one of the main filters is our kidneys.
That's right. And we're starting to see more and more kidney disease because of all of these toxins that we take into our bodies through our ingestion, what we eat and drink, and also our environment through our skin. And the toxins we're exposed to on a daily basis walking down the street.
So give some consideration to this, and if you would like to check out our website, it's plasmaenergysolution.com. plasmaenergysolution.com. And you have anything else?
I don't have anything else to say other than I'm thinking about doing a webinar, ebook, something on that order that would show people exactly how we have made all of these products, all of the processes that go into it, and the things you need, the formulas that we use to make up all of these products, and how you make the GANs and the nano coating and all of these things that have worked for me. There's a lot of theories out there and a lot of different ways people are doing things, but I have found things that work, and they're not always in the mainstream. There's oftentimes a little variation on it, but it works, and it works well for me because I'm all about results. If you're interested leave a comment down below here, and I'm trying to get a pulse on this to see whether anybody really wants it or not. If nobody wants it, I'm not going to bother doing it. But if anybody is interested, if there's enough people that are interested, I'll do it.
Well, and they could email me at lynn@plasmaenergysolution.com and just say, yes, I am interested, and we can compile a list and see if we have enough there.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Lynn at plasmaenergysolution.com.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We appreciate your time. If you feel like you got any value from this, give us a big thumbs up and share it with your friends and relatives. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.